Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So first off, I just want to say that I already filmed this part of this video and it got deleted. Was actually in the middle of editing it right now. It is like 7 p.m. so my lighting is probably terrible, but I needed to film this part again. So I am barefaced in a hoodie with a bun, so don't judge me. And yeah, so we're just gonna jump right into this part of the video because this was kind of a really important part and I don't know how I got deleted. But today we are talking about the Alamar Cosmetics line and palette. So this is a makeup brand that is by Gabby T. Imue. That is her name on Instagram. And she is actually part of the BoxyCharm team. So if you guys know BoxyCharm, you probably know her. She came out with her own makeup line, and basically her idea and story behind this is that it was going to be Cuban inspired and she was going to be a Latina makeup brand. That's such a great start to the Latina makeup community, and I really love what she's doing. So basically I'm just going to be doing a look today and telling you guys all about this palette. So this is what the palette looks like. This is the very front of it. It is yellow. It just says Alamar Cosmetics right there. So I'm just going to read you what it says on the back of this. It says, inspired by the beauty and rich culture of Cuba, the birthplace of Alamar, featuring 8 intensely pigmented shades ranging from delicate shimmers, high shine metallics, and velvety mattes. So this palette retails for $28 and you get 8 eyeshadow shades in it. I love it. The inside of the palette is very tropical and like Cuban inspired. You can definitely tell by the colors and the choice of print on the inside. So I am going to go through all of the name shades. I'm going to have swatches here for you. So hopefully if my editing skills serve me right, we'll be on the same page. Also, again, don't judge me for how I'm saying these. I am pronouncing them as well as I can, but you would imagine it might be a little difficult for me. Okay, so the first shade we have right here is a light shimmery pink color, and this is La Costa. And the next color we have here is El Melocon. And this is like a shimmery green color. Next we have Verdero, and this is the teal shimmer shade is called Celia. And next we have a yellow orange-ish color that is a matte shade, and it is Coco Taxi. Next we have a burnt orange matte shade, and that is Tropico. And then we have Guantanamara, which is a like burnt kind of brick red matte shade. And then we have Cafecito, which is a dark brown matte shade. I think that by my swatches and everything that I've used so far, the colors are really, really good. I did notice that when swatching the matte shades, some of them feel buttery while some of them feel kind of dry. However, they all blend out and have the same amount of pigment. So although they feel different, they are not really different. From this point on, I am going to start the tutorial. I'm going to be using this palette on my eyeballs today, and we're going to see in live action how it works and what kind of looks that I can come up with. So if you'd like to hear more about this palette, if you want to hear my complete and total thoughts after using it, then stay tuned to the end of the video. But we're just gonna hop right in to the tutorial portion of this video. Okay, so my camera cut off, but we're gonna start with Coco Taxi, which is just a kind of yellow orange transition shade, and this is what I used in my last video as a transition shade. I feel like it just goes with everything. It's a very simple, warm crease color. You can't really go wrong with it. So I'm really gonna try to build this up in the crease. I want to make it stand out. We're really not going to be using a lot of different colors in this eye look today, so I want to make the color I do put on my eyes count because I really want that green shade to kind of pop and be the center of attention. Okay, so now I'm going in with a Luxie 205 and I'm going into Tropical, which is this darker burnt orange color. And I'm taking this in the crease, but a little lower than the color we just did. And I'm just gonna blend this kind of everywhere, just to really deepen everything up. Okay, so now I'm going into this color right here, and I'm gonna try to do a halo eye, sort of, kind of, something like that. And I'm just gonna deepen up the outer edge and the inner edge and hope for the best. I'm kind of gonna blend these together, kind of just with that orange shade. See, I think they pair really well together. And I'm going back in with that Luxie brush that I used with that orange shade, and it's just got leftover of that orange color that we used, and I'm just blending these two shades together. I really need to get closer to my mirror, but I really want you guys to be able to see this, so. I don't ever really talk about this, but fun fact, I don't actually like this Tarte palette. It kind of sucks, but I really like it for like a handheld mirror for when I'm filming. Okay, see, I feel like those just blended together so nicely, right? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going back into the Cocoa Taxi color, and I'm just gonna blend that above the other ones and kind of bring that back to life, as well as buff it out a little bit more just to really make sure everything's blended. I am now taking that really pretty greenish color and I'm popping it right in the center of my lid, just with my fingers. I think that is beautiful. In another video that I watched, somebody said this was a gold color. Am I wrong? Is this green or is it gold? Because I don't think I know. Okay, so I'm just taking a brush and I'm gonna go right around the edges of that shimmer shade just to blend everything together and make sure there is no harsh lines, just a little bit. That looks nice. So now we're gonna go on the bottom lash line and I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did on the top, on the bottom. I'm gonna start with Cocoa Taxi on that same brush that I was just using, and we're gonna run this under the lash line. Alright, so now I'm taking a flat tip brush and I'm just going into Tropico and the Guantanamara color. And this is going directly on my lash line at the bottom, all the way across. Alright, and now I'm taking that first brush I used and just blending these edges together. I like how this looks. Okay, so I'm gonna go pop on some mascara and some liner and everything, and then I'll be right back to kind of talk a little bit more about this and give my final thoughts. And yeah, so I will be right back. Give me just a second. So my mascara is a little wonky, but overall I really like how the look turned out. Like I said, I really like this palette. I feel like people look at this and maybe won't be drawn to it just because it's only got 8 eyeshadows and they are awfully bright colors, but they do pair very well together. I mean, you can get plenty of different looks from this palette. If you guys want to see another look, I will totally do it. I'm down. I can put it in like a Chit Chat Get Ready With Me or something if you want to see this palette again. I really want to use these blue and teal shades. So overall, I really like this. I think Gabby did a really amazing job on this brand and this palette, and I think the whole idea behind her line is just beautiful, and I think that is amazing that she's doing that. So I don't know. With that being said, I will leave the link to this down below if you'd like to see that. I'll also leave the BoxyCharm unboxing video linked down below and up in the cards as well, so you guys can check that out if you're interested, because I did do a different look with different shades using this palette. So yeah, I think everything is really good. The quality is good. It's not just the story behind it, but the actual palette itself is good. It blended out really, really well, and the pigment is really great. I mean, you guys saw it live in action on the screen. Tell me, do you guys like how this look turned out? Are you looking to get this palette? And yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure that you guys subscribe before you leave. And yeah, so I guess I'll just catch you guys in the next video. Bye!